How's everybody doing? This is Mr. and Mrs. Silver Fox Forex, and I'm going to do a little training tip video for you guys. This video is basically going to be about timing. Why timing is important when you trade, whether it's currency, stocks, crypto, doesn't matter. Timing is important. Forex or stock trading is a job. However, you are your own boss, you are your own secretary, you are your own employee. Therefore, it is up to you to put in the time needed to make the money you need to make the profit. Forex is a job that requires dedication, discipline, and focus. A lot of traders think they're going to get in 30 minutes, make $1 million bucks, and get out. It doesn't always work like that. Now, if you have a large trading account of like $100,000 or $1 million, you can change the amount that you're trading. You can change your lot size and trade at $1,000 a pip and make $50, $100, $250,000 in a few minutes, and you're in and out. You can do that. You can lose just as much. Now, sometimes the market does not move in the direction that you want to move right away all the time. Sometimes it takes time. So this is the pound USD, which I love trading. The beginning of the session box here is 2 a.m. We're going to count these candles because I'm on a 5-minute chart. So let's go here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So 1 hour's already passed. Excuse me. And this is a bunch of garbage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Almost 2 hours into it, and the market still is a little bit garbagey. You can probably get in and make a few bucks depending on how quick you are, stuff like that. Now we're at 55, 60. We're at 2 hours. 2 hours and 5 minutes later, the trend starts to develop, to go down. So if you get in between this candle and this candle here, let's say you get in at the bottom of this blue candle. I'll blow it up for you guys a little bit here. Let's see here. This blue candle right here. You're going to get in right when this closes. Your stop is on the other side now. 20 pips a hold. It never goes to about 4 pips depending on your lot size. Look at this. Your first target, 31 pips. Everything down below, scream sell. Below the water line here, signal line going down. We're getting the drop below the awesome oscillator. We're red going down, stochastics going down. The HA bars and bull and bear bars are red. This is a perfect analogy of putting in that time. You have to wait. You got to put that time in. The time, it's all about the timing. You had to wait 2.5 hours to make whatever you're wagering. So if you're doing $100 a pip and it moves 31 pips, that's $3,100 depending on whatever the commissions or spread fees that you have to pay. $3,100 for 2 hours and 5 minutes of waiting. It's a no-brainer. But you have to have the discipline to do so. It did a pullback. You may not want to catch that. You might get in over here if you want to catch it coming down again. It moved down 17 pips. That's $1,700. Now you can catch it going up if you're good enough. You can do that too, however you want to do it. Sometimes trader will catch it coming down, wait for the pullback, catch it coming down, wait for the pullback, and catch it coming down because it's easier for it to come down, more of a move because your trend is starting to go down. Your 20 moving color average line here is going down. This is a 20. This is a 50. And you can see where it gets flat and where it starts to bend and go down. The same thing here. So most traders or good professional traders will wait on the pullback, hop in. Wait on the pullback, hop in. So if I did that got in here. That's 31 pips. Cool. I got out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes later, right when this candle closes about between here and here, because I'm not going to always catch it at the top. Cool. Set my stop. 20 pips, more than enough. Never went that far. And I'm going to get out over here on this candle. 14 pips, $1,400. Hey, cool. 5, 10, 15, another 20 minutes. Here we go. I'm going to get in between the beginning of this candle when it touches this moving average or to the bottom. So let's just be more realistic here. We're going to get into the close of this candle here. Stop is set. Never went to 20 pips. Heck, it barely went to 6. Down to this candle here, 23 pips, $2,300. And this continues on as it does the pullback and comes down some more. Look at this. The trend is just going down. You get your pips coming down because it's more. You wait for the pullback. You get back in, wait for it to come back down again. Wait for the pullback. And then you see it starts to change a little bit. It goes back up. The trend is still going. The trend is still going nice. You're just waiting on the pullback to get your pips coming down. Now, at this time, it's about 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning. The market's still going. It's open because everything I showed you over here is at 2 a.m. on down. And you can catch this from 2 a.m. This is 6 all the way to about 8, 9 o'clock. It's still going down, but you want to wait for the pullback. That's why those 4 hours are important. Now, you don't have to sit here 10, 8 hours, nothing like that. But what I'm trying to show you guys is this. You put in a 4-hour span, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 4 hours. You can go to 6. So from here to here is 6 a.m. You waited to 2 hours and 5 minutes, but the other 2 hours or so paid off in profit. Here, 1, 2, 3 times. Now it's 6 a.m. pre-market before the New York session. It still continued down. You still could have made money. You wait for the pullback, get back in. Wait for the pullback, get back in. Wait for the pullback. Now it starts to get a little slow here because people are done mainly trading for the day. You're catching that lunch rush, the people coming back from lunch and things like that. And this is where you start to get all this stuff right here. Put the 4 hours in, whether the 4 hours are from here or the 4 hours are from here. Either one. 2 to 6, 6 to 11 or 12, whatever the case may be. Put in the time. You got to put that time in. If you don't put that time in, you're going to miss it. If you trade the Asian session, you have to put in the time. Look how far this went. This is probably over 2 hours before it came down. And you had a nice trend coming down. Everything lined up for you to sell. Same thing here. You got to put the time in. If you don't want to trade in the morning, you want to catch that after lunch rush where people are after coming back from lunch and they're still trading a little bit before the end of the day is out. That's what's going on right here. And this is what somebody caught. This right here. They were patient enough. They put that time in. They waited. They caught all that going down. Or they caught it from here, starting from 8 o'clock in the morning on down. Maybe they didn't want to do that. Maybe they want to wait and catch the pullback. It's a number of different options. You want the picture to be clear. But however it goes, you got to put the time in. You have to put the time in order to get the pips and the profits. So put your 4 hours in. Put your 8 hours in. How many ever hours you want to trade is on you. If you're going to do 4, do the 4. From here to here is 4. It paid out once on a pullback. Down again, paid out again. And that was pretty much it. It paid on the pullback, and then you got into this mess right here. So still about 3 times you could have got paid. But you want the picture to be clear. You want everything to line up. This is the Asian session here. The trend was up. Got close to probably your stop, depending on what your stop is, but it still went up. Make sure the picture's clear. Make sure you put that time in. If you're going to trade the Asian session, you know you got to start at 6 p.m. on through. Again, this right here, this was about 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30, up. This right here, 2 to 6, those 4 hours. Look at that. Down, bam, money. Up, bam, money. Then you wait. You wait. You wait, because this is a little bit choppy, long candles, up and down, undecisiveness. You wait. Then bam, just between 5 and 6, look at this, bam. Down again, and you're out. And you're done. Put the 4 hours in, be patient, let everything be clear, make your money, get in and get out. Trade another day, don't blow your account. You want the picture to be clear, put the 4 hours time in. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, you have to wait. So 2. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 1 hour. Hour and 5. Hour and 10 minutes. Right where this candle closed at right here. Right where the body of this blue candle closes, where you should have got in at the bottom of the top. Doesn't matter. Put your stop down. 18 pips. You could have caught the pullback if you wanted to. If not, then you wait your time coming back around for the next cycle. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So look at this. 55, another hour. You wait. Bam. Pull down. Slight pullback. Came back down. You're out. 31 pips. You can get back in one more time. Yes, you can. You wait for the slight pullback here. Bam. Down again. And you're done. Less than your 4-hour time span. You put in the work. It was a job. You did it. And you made the money that you made. Please put in the time. Whether it's London, New York, Asian, whatever session. Put in your 4 hours, your 5 hours, your 6 hours, whatever the case may be. The profit you make will be more than worthwhile as long as you can be consistent in what you're doing, put in the 4 hours, be disciplined. It'll be worth it. Definitely will be worth it. So I hope this was a good lesson. I'm showing you guys about putting in the time. Put in your 4 hours, your 8 hours, whatever the case may be. You put in your time, you can get this. So what? You waited 2 hours. So what? You're trading $100 a pip. Say you got in here at $100 a pip. To here, that's $2,400 off one trade. To here, 28. Pulled back, you're down to $1,400. Back down again here, $5,400. If you played all the way into the pre-market of the New York session, all the way down here, 7 a.m., 80 pips, $8,000. One trade, $100 a pip. You do the math. I hope this video was helpful for you guys about putting in time. Please make sure it's a discipline. Make sure you're disciplined when you're trading. You have no distractions. Put the 4 hours in. Put the 8 hours in. Whatever you want to do to complete your day. Take care and happy trading. Oops, sorry about that.